In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate how to make the 3D model of universal coupling. So these are the various views of universal coupling. This is the sectional front view and this is the side view. Now I'll start with making the model of this particular fork. After that, the central block and shaft and key, this locking pin, these parts I'll make. Then I'll prepare the assembly, and from the assembly I'll prepare this drawing, sectional front view and side view. So this is the SolidWorks environment. Here I am taking a new file. In the new document there are three modules. First one is part, second one is assembly, third one is drawing. Then I'll select the part module. Select the part module and click on OK. And part module is opened here. Observe the sectional front view. So in the sectional front view, all the dimensions are with respect to some parameters, 2.60, 2.2D, etc. So I'll start making this fork. For this total length is 2.2D plus this is 0.5D, this 0.5D, total one, that means 3.2D up to here. D, diameter of the shaft, I'll assume as some 30. Then in SolidWorks, different work planes are there. Here I'll take the front work plane, select this front work plane, then select a new sketch, click on this and select the new sketch. Then see this from the front view, this is the front view. Now go to the sketcher, this is the sketcher tab. Take the rectangle command. I am taking the center rectangle, this rectangle I'll take. Somewhere here I'll start. Something like this, I am drawing the rough rectangle. Then go to smart dimensions. This thickness is 0.5D, that you can notice here. That is 0.5 star 30. That means 15. This total length is 2.2 plus 1, 3.2D, 3.2 star 30. So this is the total length. Then exit from the sketcher. Go to the isometric view. Then you have to convert this into 3D feature. For that we need to know the width. This width is 1.8D. So here that width you can observe here. This is the width. That is nothing but this circle diameter. So that is available here. That is 1.8D. So go to the feature tab. Select extrude command. Then here you go to the mid plane option. Then here enter the dimension as 1.8 star 30. Okay. Now you have converted this into a feature. Now when you are seeing from the front, you can see this portion. This you are seeing as a rectangle in the front. Now I want to make this top portion and bottom portion. So this top portion is like this, and this center distance, here you will get circles, two concentric circles. So the center distance from this outer end to this center is 2.60. This is some 1.1D. 2.6 minus 1.1, that is 1.5. 1.5 minus 0.5 by 2. So that particular distance, that is the distance from here to here. So 1.5D minus 0.5 means 1. So go to the isometric view, select this top face, see this from the top. Here I am creating one more sketch. Go to the sketcher, take circle command, draw a circle somewhere here, draw one more circle. This outer circle dimension is, radius is 0.8D. This is the radius. That means diameter is 1.60. That is the diameter. The inside circle diameter is 0.60. Now here to here, this distance you can write an equation for this. That is 2.6 minus 1.1 minus 0.5 star 30. Okay, that is nothing but 30. Now take line command, draw the lines like this, here to here one line, then draw a tangent to this. Okay, here we can pan it. This is the pan command. Now again take line command, draw one more line such that this line is tangent to this circle. To get the tangent, just place the mouse over the circle and move it like this, you will get the tangent. Then go to trim command, keep this in power trim and trim unwanted regions like this. This is not required, this area is not required, this is not required, this is not required, this is also not required, this portion. Okay, now this particular profile is ready with some hole of 0.6D dia. Here the one important precaution is you have to draw one line here joining these two ends. Don't forget to draw this line. Okay, exit from the sketcher, go to the isometric view, then select this features tab, again take extrude feature. Now you are doing this extrusion feature upwards, change the direction by clicking here. Now you can extrude it in the downward direction. Keep this in blind mode only. Extrusion thickness is 0.5 star 30. Okay, this portion is ready, top flange is ready. Now to get the bottom one, go to the patterns, linear patterns, take mirror command. Here you have to select the mirror face. So about which plane you want to take the mirror. I want to get the mirror about top plane, about this plane. Then features to mirror, which feature you want to get as the mirror. So this feature I want to get, the mirror image of this feature. That feature you are getting here. Okay, now this is obtained here. Now select this particular face, click on this, select new sketch, see this left hand side, then again go to sketcher, go to the circle command, select the center point, take the circle radius up to here, or you can take the dimension as 1.8D, 1.8 star 30. Exit from the sketcher, see this in the isometric view, go to features tab, take extrude command. This extrusion distance is 1.1D, 1.1 star 30. Okay, now this part is generated. Now again select this, go to sketch, take one more sketch, again see this from the left hand side, go to sketcher, draw a circle to get the shaft, this circle diameter shaft hole. To get the diameter, this diameter is some D30. Now here you need to provide the keyway, draw the rectangle to generate the keyway. So this key width is, assume that this is a square key, that means width and length, width and thickness is D by 4, that means 30 by 4. This is also 30 by 4, width is also 30 by 4. You can zoom in or zoom out using the scroll wheel of your mouse. 30 by 4. Now go to trim command, trim it like this. Unwanted regions you just trim out. Okay, now keyway is ready. Now after creating this profile, again go to isometric view, then go to the features tab. Now select extruded cut feature, then here you select up to surface option and select this surface, then up to that surface the material will be removed. Now observe, the material is removed up to that surface. Now this flange part is ready. Now save this. In the desktop, create a folder. Universal joint. Then this is part 1. Go to the new file. Then take the front work plane. Select the sketch. Go to sketcher. Draw the first circle. This circle diameter is D, that is 30. Draw the next circle with same center. This circle diameter is 0.6 D, that is 18. Exit from the sketcher. Go to features tab. See this in the isometric view. Select extrude command. Here also you take mid plane, and extruded distance is up to here. In between these two flanges you are having this central block. That means this distance is 2.2 D, that is 2.2 star 30. Okay, you can zoom it like this, and you can use these zoom commands. Okay, exit from zoom, exit from the sketcher. Now you go to the top plane, top work plane, right click on this, select sketch. See this from the top. Go to sketch. Tracing this, dragging this center, draw two circles. First circle dimension is 30. Second circle dimension is 0.6 into 30. This center to center distance, this distance is 0.8 D, 0.8 star 30. Okay, exit from the sketch. See this in the isometric view. Go to features again. Take extruded feature. Take mid plane option. This is 2.2. Again 2.2 star 30. That is 66. Okay. Now observe, central block is ready. You can press the center button to view this in various views, various angles. Okay, again see this in isometric. Now save this. Save. This is part 2. Now take again one more new file. Now here I want to make this pin. This pin dimension is, here it is 30. D means 30. Go to the top plane. Go to sketcher. Draw a circle of dia 30. Exit from the sketcher. Then go to features tab, extrude this up to 0.25 D, 0.25 D. Then okay. Now take this particular face, select a new sketch. Again see this from the top. Go to sketcher. Again take one more circle. This circle dimension is 0.16. Exit from sketcher. See this in the isometric view. Now go to features tab, extrude this. This extruded distance is 2.2 plus 1, 3.2, 3.2 plus 0.75. This extrusion distance is 0.75. 3.2 plus 0.25 star 30. Okay, this is the pin length. Now save this. This is part 3 pin. Go to new file, again take a new part. Now see this in the top view. In the top view, go to the sketcher and draw 2 circles. First circle dimension is 30 and next circle dimension is 0.60. Okay, exit. Now extrude this to a distance of 0.25 times of 30. Okay, now save this. This is part 4. Next we have to create the shaft and key. Let's go to the next part. Here I am going to create this in the right plane. Take the right plane. Now start drawing the circle. The circle diameter is 30. So here we have to provide some keyway also. So that's why I will take the rectangle. Okay, I will provide keyway up to some distance only. That's why I won't take the rectangle. I will take only the circle. Then go to isometric view. Select features tab. Extrude this. This is 1.1. Up to here it is 1.1 plus 0.5, 1.6. So I will extrude this up to 2D, 2 star 30. Then here I will take one more sketch. I will see this from the right hand side. Then go to sketcher. Here draw a rectangle. This dimension is 30 by 4. This dimension is also 30 by 4. Exit from the sketcher. Go to isometric view. Then go to the features tab. Extruded cut feature select. Then cut it up to some distance like this. Up to 55 I will take. Okay. Now this shaft with the keyway is ready. Save this. This is part 5. Now we have to make the keyway. Of keyway length is 55. Then take new file, new part. Then again take the right plane. Here I will draw a new sketch. This dimension is 30 by 4. This dimension is 30 by 4. See this from the right hand side. Isometric view. Extrude this up to 55. Up to 55 length. Now save this. Okay. Save this. This is part 6. Okay. Now we have to prepare the assembly of all these parts. Now go to assembly. Here first I'll import this part 1. Then insert the part 2. Now I'll prepare a sub assembly Suppose something in this way, all the parts I am assembling means it takes lot of time. That's why I'll delete this object and I'll prepare sub-assembly of fork, shaft and key. So insert this particular key and 5 and 6 parts, shaft and key. Okay, I will prepare a sub assembly of these three. So to prepare the assembly, go to mates, select this surface and this surface. Automatically you will get one concentric mate. Okay, now you can insert it like this. Then select this particular surface and this particular surface and keep them coincident. Okay, you can fix the distance between this surface and this surface. Further, go to distance mate. This distance you set as some 5. Okay, you set this distance as some 10. Okay, you can set this as some 15. Okay, now it's okay. Now take the key, place the key in between these two surfaces. Now this bottom surface and this bottom surface I'll keep in coincident. Okay, then this surface and this surface I'll keep in coincident. Okay, then this surface and this surface I'll keep in coincident. Okay, now the sub assembly is ready. Now save this. Save this as sub assembly A1. Now take a new file. Go to assembly. Okay, then browse, insert the sub assembly, select the sub assembly, open, then insert the central block part 2. After that, insert the sub assembly again. Now go to mates, this surface and this surface, these two will be in the concentric mate. Okay, this surface and this bottom surface, these two are coincident. Okay, you can rotate it like this. To arrest this motion, you take this surface and the front plane, keep them in parallel. Okay, now take this sub assembly, take this particular surface and this particular surface, keep them in concentric. Okay, now take this surface and this surface, keep them in coincident. Okay, now take this surface and the right plane, keep them parallel. Okay, now see this in the isometric. Okay, now we have to insert the pin and ring. So insert this pin and insert this ring. Okay, now this go to mates, this surface and this surface must be concentric. Okay, this surface and this surface must be coincident. Okay, next coming to this ring, this bottom surface and this top surface must be coincident. Okay, this surface and this surface must be concentric. Okay. So now the total assembly is ready. Now this total assembly is ready. Now here, if you observe this file, we have some small lock pin here. So we want to do that modification to the pin and ring. So for that, click on OK, open this pin and provide a ring at a distance of, see this from the front, select the front work plane, see this from the front, and draw a circle at a distance of this total thickness is 0.25, 0.25, this is equal to 0.25 by 2 star 30, that is this distance. Okay, then this thickness is some 2 mm, this dia is some 2 mm. Okay, exit. Now go to the isometric view, go to features, extruded cut, go to mid plane, then make a hole like this. Okay, now this hole is ready. Save this, open the ring that is affected here. Now open the ring, here also take the front plane, see this from the front. Now go to sketch, draw a circle, somewhere here. This dimension is again 0.25 by 2 star 30. Okay, and this dimension is 2. Okay, now see this in the isometric view, go to extruded cut option, go to the mid plane and remove the material like this. Now save it. Yes, automatically that change is reflected here. You are noticing that hole. So we have to insert one lock pin through this hole. So to insert the lock pin, we have to create one new part. Go to new part. This I am doing in the front plane. Go to front work plane, go to sketcher, draw a small circle of 2 mm dia, exit. Then extrude this to some 40 mm, total is 30 to 40 mm. Okay, save it as part 7. Now insert that part 7 here and place that here. Mates, this and this surface must be concentric. Okay, while seeing from the top, this must be something like this. Okay, To arrest this motion, I'll take this plane and front plane, I'll make them parallel. Okay. Now see this in the isometric view. It will be something like this. So now total assembly is ready. When you are seeing from the top, it is like this. Now the total assembly is ready. Save this. This is assembly, final assembly. Go to drawing. Now select custom sheet and select the sheet dimension as A4 size, that is 297 by 210. Browse this final assembly here. This is the front view, this is the side view, this is the isometric view. So here I don't want the isometric view, I'll keep aside. I don't want the front view, I want sectional front view. That's why I will delete this. And from the side view, I'll generate the sectional view. This scale I'll reduce, isometric view scale I'll reduce to 1.5. Okay. This I'll increase to 1:1. Okay. Now go to this sectional view. Select the section plane like this. Okay. Then auto hatching extrude fasteners you select. Okay. Then you will get the sectional view something like this. Okay. So after drawing the sectional view, taking 1:1 scale is not correct for A4 size. That's why go to user defined. Take 1:1.5. Okay, I'll take 1:1.5. Now I'll keep this side here. Okay, scale is also written here. Now you can apply the dimensions. Before applying dimensions, you observe here hatching is applied to all the components, but you should not apply hatching to fasteners. So that's why select this, go to more properties. Here go to section scope, then here select these fasteners such that you can exclude the hatching. Now hatching is removed to all the fasteners. Okay. Now go to annotate, draw the center line for this circle. Okay. Draw the center line for this shaft. Here also draw the center line. Then draw the center mark here. Then start drawing the dimensions. Smart dimensions. Here to here this dimension is 96. This dimension is 530. This is 54. This is 48. This is 30. This is 18. Here we have to draw one more center line. In this way, apply all the dimensions.